Hello, hello. Welcome to Crazy Games. We're back in Genshin Impact and we're continuing... Oops. We are continuing Sands of Solitude. Lupus, Aureus, Chapter Act 1. All returns to silence. Bring Cyno's introduction letter to Nabil. It seems that even Amatra is involved in the canned knowledge smuggling. Cyno decided to let you take the secret letter back to the academia and enter the restricted repository to procure information. So yeah, we've been sent back here to help Cyno out since we found out that a lot of the canned knowledge shipment has been deemed safe by the Mahamatra and has the Mahamatra's like seal of approval, and only Matra can provide that. So we're thinking someone inside the academia is giving the seal of approval to the canned knowledge so that they can be smuggled without much inspection. And Cyno sent us back here to talk to Nabil, I guess, to get access to when these canned knowledge are being created.
Hello, we meet again.
Hello.
How's the investigation going?
Oh, going pretty well. You give Nabil the letter from Cyno.
Oh, so you were able to find Cyno after all. I hope he's doing all right.
He seems pretty okay. He's the same as always.
I read the letter and must admit that I hadn't expected things to be so serious. Sorry. Had I known it would be so dangerous, I never would have gotten you two involved.
It's all right. We wanted to help Cyno too.
I can tell that he really trusts you. The research files stored away in the restricted repository are far from ordinary. Everything there is essentially about dangerous research that's forbidden by the academia.
Okay. In the previous video, I was suspecting it was him that was the person letting things out, and that's why he was so worried about Cyno being involved or something. But from what he's saying now, he's actually helping us, so maybe he's not as involved as I thought. Maybe he is like generally just worried about this whole thing.
Even I don't usually have authorization to enter, but with this letter from Cyno, it shouldn't be a problem.
Forbidden research, ...
That's right. Granted, the academia is very supportive when it comes to research. They encourage scholars to conduct all kinds of studies. However, some forms of research have proven to be so dangerous that the Matra have to step in and put a stop to them. Normally, after some particular research becomes prohibited, the majority of the related files will be destroyed. But some information may be retained as a record to warn later researchers. Such information is kept in the restricted repository, which is heavily guarded. Follow me, I'll show you. Hopefully, we'll find the answers that Cyno is looking for.
The restricted repository. Sounds kinda dangerous. We'd better keep an eye out.
Go to the repository to gather information. We go deeper. Oh, do we get to go into like that middle area? Oh no, we don't. There's like this one library. I think if you go further deeper into this academia building, you get access to like this area that's like this huge library looking thing. And yeah, at the middle, when you try to like open the door in the middle, it's like, oh, this place is not available at the moment or something like that. Uteiba, Restricted Repository Administrator. Nabil explains the situation to the repository's manager.
Okay, I understand. Since Cyno is vouching for you, I suppose we can trust you. You may browse the information regarding the Court of Desolation. Ask me if you have any questions.
What's the Court of Desolation?
But I'd suggest avoiding any other research files. Sometimes the less you know, the better.
Oh, but we are nosy little kittens. We have a curiosity about us. Uteba activates the device and a secret door opens in the wall. I don't know why the frame drops so much there.
Huh. So this is the restricted repository. I never thought I'd see the inside of it. This is a first for both you and me.
That's interesting that he was allowed in here as well. You think only we would be allowed in here. and he would have to stay out. All thanks to Cyno. Do you also know Cyno, Utaba?
There are many who do not openly converse with others within the academia. But even so, there are very few who I feel could be trusted with a real secret. Cyno happens to be one of them. Even though he's no longer in the academia, I still trust him. And that goes for anyone he trusts as well.
Oh, okay, that
The
sounds
files are over there. Just make it quick.
Oh, I don't know if I can promise it that. Uteba.
We have an alarm set behind the bookshelf for security purposes. Be careful not to bump it when you're taking out the files.
Okay. Can I climb on these walls? Yeah, there's a chair. I can sit on it. It's time to rest my legs for a little bit. Cyno's like out there working and we're just like sitting around. Mechanical life forms, research data. Hey, this is what was illegal or something. When we did the Tainari story quest, where like apparently this has been restricted because they don't want like AIs to take over the world or something. Records. Records an account of a Spandamad researcher who was expelled from the academia for studying mechanical life forms. Is that the guy we actually saw, like the goggles guy that was Tainari's like student or something? Or maybe not student, maybe like fellow colleague. Secret text interpretation manual. Oh, I'll do that one last. I'll do this one first. Records an account of a Haravatat researcher being sentenced to prison for deciphering forbidden documents. Oh boy. Wow, we actually get to see the other side of this shelf and it's just all like pages. Like the actual other side of a book. Why is this book specifically turned around? That's suspicious. You think since they have like akashas and stuff, a lot of this stuff would be digital, but this place is storing everything in its like physical format. Very nice. Sealed materials, the Court of Desolation. Sealed material, the Court of Desolation. Despite repeated prohibitions, research on the Court of Desolation in the past decade has increased without ceasing. Researchers who study the history of the Court of Desolation mainly goes through 3 stages: discovery, investigation, and fanatism. The earliest stage of research is the relatively basic discovery phase, which causes little to no harm. The results of their discovery will show that treasures related to life and death may be hidden within the Court of Desolation. This is also where the rumor of bringing the dead back to life may begin. Following the initial phase is a prolonged investigation phase. All documentation regarding the location of the Court of Desolation has been vague at best. As a result, the structure itself has never been truly discovered. Many researchers deplete their resources searching in the desert, only to find a scant few remaining stone tablets with the words, "Entering the Court of Desolation comes at the price of one's life." 2 different interpretations of the line have quickly emerged as a result. Some believe that the price of one's life is the key to entering the Court of Desolation, while others assert that it was a requirement for the court to appear. Because the Court of Desolation has never been discovered, the latter view gradually became mainstream. As a result, many researchers went in a short period of time overtaken by their fervent desire to make the Court of Desolation appear. They attempted to sacrifice their lives. Ugh, that's pretty dark. Relevant research became increasingly dangerous as it was eventually banned. But even after that, many academia scholars secretly continued their research. It was not until 7 scholars, including Murtada Radkani, were arrested that research into the Court of Desolation entered a period of stagnation once again.
Whoa, there's a lot to read here. Have you found anything yet?
Murtada Radkani. This researcher's name sounds familiar.
Huh, it reminds Paimon of Cyno's former partner.
Oh, I already forgot. Cyno mentioned someone who apparently when Cyno was a fresh Matra, he was partnered with like a senior Matra who because he was negligent got into a sticky situation that the senior Matra had to like help get out of, but then the senior Matra got injured in some way and he had to like go through like a recovery process and eventually became like didn't do field work anymore. He just decided to do like desk work. And I already forgot the guy's name. Is it this person? I think at the time I said I would probably forget the name the moment the conversation was over, and that's exactly what happened too.
His former partner. That would be Taj Radkani.
Oh.
But you're not far off. Mortada Radkani was Taj's only son.
Oh, okay. So yeah. Yeah, I remember Taj Radkani, kinda sorta. But I guess the Radkani is what connects them to each other. Yeah.
What? Taj's son went to prison for researching the Court of Desolation?
Why do you sound so surprised? You're a Matra, aren't you?
It's just that they arrested him in secret, so it was never publicly known. All I knew was that Taj's son was taken to prison. It's not just me. I bet even Cyno didn't know about it.
Is there any way we can meet Murtada?
No. Unfortunately, there isn't. He took his own life not long after he went to prison.
Uh-oh.
You've heard about Taj, right? I know Nabil has. Every Matra knows him. I would say he's probably pushing 50 this year, which makes him one of the most experienced Matra. He is a man of integrity and honesty, and has made countless achievements. His reputation goes back a long way now.
Whoa.
He used to be Cyno's only partner. Taj is also skilled with the polearm, so the two of them used to practice together when they weren't out on a mission.
Ah, right. I heard Cyno mention that before. But one day, Taj suddenly decided to retire from active duty and transfer to an administrative position. I wonder if it had anything to do with the Mortada incident.
Uh-oh.
Taj was already very well known by the time Mortada was born. So when Mortada came to study at the academia, everyone had high expectations of him. He had to face a lot of pressure. Then he had an unpleasant dispute with his father, but they were eventually able to work things out. Not long after they had reconciled, Mortada was caught studying the Court of Desolation, which is in violation of academia rules. Taj arrested his son and put him behind bars. He begged for leniency, but Taj wouldn't agree.
Dang. He was forced to arrest his own son. That's pretty crazy.
Shortly after, Mortada slit his own throat with the pieces of a broken bowl. By the time Taj arrived at the scene, it was already too late. He never had a last chance to see his son.
That's pretty tragic.
Since then, Taj has been periodically coming to the repository. He'll hold the files from his son's research with a remorseful look on his face. I guess that's why he chose to move to administrative work.
I had no idea that happened. That must be really hard for Taj. I've never heard him mention that to anyone.
That's awful. Paimon feels terrible now. Are you okay, Traveler?
You said Taj comes with the repository. Or you said Taj comes to the repository. Taj has gone through Murata's research files.
Wait, don't tell me you're starting to suspect Taj now.
Uh-oh, he's become fanatic.
Possible. Taj would never do that. I mean, yes, he does have a big reputation and has access to such research, but this is Taj we're talking about. He would never do anything against regulations. Never.
But if you claim that the canned knowledge was originating from the academia, then Taj is indeed a suspect.
Uh-oh.
Because he was the only one who could have recently gone through research files about the Court of Desolation. There are so many files about those ruins that it would be difficult to restart any research, since the 7 original researchers were put behind bars. It's hard enough just trying to make sense of these files. However, if the files were made into canned knowledge, they could be understood immediately. By doing so, one could restart the research outside the academia without anyone ever noticing.
Wait, then who made the files into canned knowledge? Was it Taj?
But even so...
According to the legends, The treasures inside the Court of Desolation could allow someone to see beyond life and death. Or even bring the dead back to life, right? So maybe Taj is trying to bring Mortada back.
Ugh.
Though I don't really believe Taj would ever try to do something like that. I'm just telling you what I know. It's the job of the Matra to find the truth and track down criminals. Do you have any questions? If not, it'd be best if you would leave now.
Paimon's kinda confused. What should we do from here?
Let's go ask around somewhere else.
Oh, now that I think about it, Cyno suspected that the canned knowledge was coming from within the academia, right?
Right.
There's no way so many boxes could ever get through without drawing any attention. Maybe we could try asking people around the gate of the academia and see what we can find. Don't worry, Tosh. I won't let your reputation be tarnished.
Uh-oh.
Alrighty then, let's go ask around.
I don't know, Taj is like the only other character that's being mentioned, so I have a feeling maybe he is like the person behind all this. Unless it's just like a red herring and the person behind on it is like another new character altogether. Ubada.
Do you have any other questions?
No. What I really wanted to ask is, how did you get your mustache to look so nice? Unfortunately, I'm a lady and I can't grow a mustache. I'm just a cute little lady who can't grow a mustache. I must ask you a question. Well, there's 2 there. Is there 3? No, only 2. Inquire the recent shipment. Doodle-doo, doodle-doo. Ooh. Sit! Hey, random guy over there. Give us the goods. Oh, he's a guard of some kind. In Genam.
Excuse me, have you seen any large shipments of goods leaving the academia recently?
No, not that I'm aware of.
Suspicious.
Perhaps you could ask someone else?
Gosh darn it. Well, that was easy. Let's ask the next person. Wait, did I walk past this person? Oops. Oopsies. You didn't look very unique, so I just walked right past you. Badder.
Excuse me, have you seen any large shipments of goods leaving the academia recently?
Huh.
Badge.
Well, yes, but isn't that pretty normal? The academia consumes so many resources each day. Everything from cooking ingredients, raw materials, even equipment for experiments. It's normal for goods to be coming in and out.
Right, but we're looking for shipments with a Matra seal. Have you seen any like that?
That I'm not too sure of. I normally wouldn't notice whether the goods have any seals or not. Maybe you should ask someone else.
Gosh darn it, you're no help.
The academia has goods coming in and out every day. It's like looking for a needle in a haystack.
Use a magnet. Use a magnet. Unless the needle is made out of metal that's not magnetic. Or made of a material that's not magnetic. Woo 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 woo. Can I talk to that guy again? What'd he say? Like, duh, I'm just a guard. I don't really do much.
Didn't I tell you already? I haven't seen anything.
I don't get paid enough to see things. I just get paid to guard things. Woo! Payam.
Excuse me, have you seen any large shipments of goods leaving the academia recently?
Huh? Why do you ask?
Because some people are suspicious.
Just checking to ensure nothing unusual has happened.
Well, I can't say it's unusual, but I did notice something.
Oh, what did you see?
There's a Kashar researcher who's been making frequent shipments recently. Dozen of large boxes each time, if not more. When I asked him about it, he said they just contained a bunch of old worn-out machines. The Kashar used to often sell scrap machines to traveling merchants, so I didn't really think anything of it. But he's been making a lot of shipments lately. There weren't ever so many outdated machines before.
And you didn't find that suspicious? Why didn't you report it for inspection?
They have the Matra seal on it.
Well, the boxes were stamped with the Matra seal. Why should I bother? Of course, I did start to wonder about the seal once, thinking that maybe they forged it or something. But you know what happened? A man named Taj came here and told me that he'd already inspected the goods personally and ordered me to leave the researcher alone. I couldn't question his word, could I?
Uh-oh. Taj, you're looking more and more suspicious the more information we gather.
Possible. There must be some sort of mistake. There's no way Taj would ever...
Calm down, everyone.
No, I won't believe it. Taj is an honorable man. Someone must be trying to frame him. Wait, I know another Matra who works with Taj. I can ask him to let us speak with Taj.
Is his name Raj? Taj and Raj? Okay. Nabil runs off and returns with someone shortly later. Hi, my name is Raj. I am Taj's friend.
As I've already told you, I don't have any way to contact Taj. A few Eremites showed up looking for Taj yesterday, and he met with them in his office. I was standing outside of the door, and I vaguely heard them say, "Found it." Before I realized it, the door opened, and Taj left with the group of them. I noticed that he had also changed into Eremite attire.
What? No way.
But Taj didn't come to work today, so I've also started to feel a little concerned about the whole thing. If you'd like to speak with him, maybe you can try visiting his home. He lives just on the outskirts of Sumeru City.
Okay, Usim.
Group of Eremites? Could Taj really be the one making all the canned knowledge?
No way. Taj is just like Cyno. They're considered heroes among the Matra. There's no way that he would...
Let's go to his home. Let's go to his home and have a look.
Fine. Looks like there's no other choice.
No other choice.
Hey, don't let it get to you just yet. We'll get to the bottom of this once and for all.
Ring. Paimon.
Huh. Was my intuition right? Was there really something wrong with those goods?
Yes. Yes. Pat yourself on the back.
Taj lives on the outskirts of Sumeru City. You can try looking for him there.
Okay. Okay. I think this kid heard it. Hey, we need to eliminate him. He's not privy to these kind of secrets. You're doing a really, really good job sweeping up all these leaves. Ooh. Man, that lady had to sweep leaves, like, in the middle of the night. Doesn't that just suck? You would think you'd get some free time at night. But no, you're stuck sweeping. Taj has a tiny little house here. That's just his
So,
bathroom.
This is Taj's place. There doesn't seem to be anyone here.
Well, what should we do then? Do we break in?
We get a warrant first.
No. Wait, the door's unlocked. Did Taj leave in a hurry?
How did you know?
Well, anyway, we're still not sure if he's the real culprit. Probably not a good idea to go in without permission.
What happens if we say we heard a child crying and we needed to investigate to save a person's life? And it turns out it was just our imagination. There's no other option, though. We have to do this in order to clear his name.
You're right. Even if we apply for a warrant now, we won't be able to do anything until tomorrow at the earliest. This is an emergency. I just hope Taj doesn't mind.
We just need to make up like an excuse saying, oh, we heard like a puppy yelping and we thought its life might be in danger. You entered Taj's home and search around.
What's this?
It's nudie Megs. Oh, Taj. Taj got a type, doesn't he?
It's a paper full of names written on it. Oh, and a map. Nabil, can you make any sense of this?
Yes, this is definitely Taj's handwriting. These papers look like records. These are the transactions between Taj and some other people. From the look of the numbers, the scale of this smuggling case is absolutely massive.
Wow.
The whole operation involves more than 300 people, including dozens of celebrities.
Oh my god.
These are famous scholars, merchants, mercenaries.
Actresses, actors, novelists.
I have a feeling that Cyno might be unaware of what he's up against. There's no way anyone could face such a large organization on their own.
Maybe he is aware of that. Even so, he won't back down.
You're right, that's just who he is. As for the map, it appears to indicate the location of the Court of Desolation. Let's take it to Cyno and let him decide how to proceed.
Okay. Whoa. There's a cool looking thing, and there's an X on the cool looking thing. Okay.
If Taj really has turned on his honor and committed these terrible acts, then I suspect that he might already be at the Court of Desolation as we speak. I don't want to suspect him, but I also don't know him very well. Maybe Cyno will know what to do.
All right, we'll give these to Cyno and see. Let's go.
Let's go, Uyua. Nabil.
I don't want to suspect him, but I also don't know him.
Oh, he just says what he last said. What did we just get there? Ah. Yes. That's weird that we got this. Like, what do we use this for? Or is this gonna come in handy at some point? The thing that Dory gave us at the beginning of this story? Oh well. Man, this menu has been like so bloated with stuff. It's got like open world stuff that I'm working on in the desert. What is this? Rafiq's building shipping material? This is from like a daily commission. And it's got all these like weird letters and stuff. Just like, what? Yeah, maybe they need to better organize some of this stuff. Ooh. Okay, let's go to meet with Cyno in possibly the desert. Ooh-ah. Cyno, we got information. It might help. We're suspecting your former senior, though. It might be a little personal for you. Hopefully you can see past that and continue investigating. Hello. We're back. Hey, Cyno. Oh, he actually like looks at us. For some reason, sometimes like for certain characters, they don't actually look at them. And people always turn that into a meme, like, oh, this person only looks at ladies or something, or hot ladies, but not children or whatever. You tell Cyno everything that's happened.
Well, Cyno, what do you make of it?
Taj. It's been a while since I last saw him. From what I remember, he is a straight-laced man. Although he would resort to extreme measures from time to time, he would never do anything against his beliefs.
So do you think he's the one behind all this?
I'm still not sure.
I'm not sure.
I cannot imagine how devastating the incident with Mortada was for him. Nor can I deny the possibility that people can change. Whether it's out of love for his son or for other reasons. We have to see for ourselves to judge him. Or rather, the person he's become.
The evidence is stacked against him now.
That's right. It's clear that he had a hand in this case, yet he made no report of it. There's no doubting that. That's also why I need to see him. I must ask his reasoning and judge him myself. Time is ticking. Let's go.
Let's go! Who you are? Find the Court of Desolation according to the instructions on the map. I actually haven't been reading this, have I? Cyno decides to go to the Court of Desolation and asks Taj to get it straight. Okay. This looks like close to the end, I guess, since there's Primo Gem. Was there always Primo Gems in these now? Oops. Usually there's only Primo Gems in the last like section of a story, but could they potentially have put Primo Gems in this? In every section now that I haven't noticed. Oh well, let's go to the whatever. Nope. There we go. Ooey 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 ooh ah. Yes. Ah! Dun, 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 dun. I wonder if we'll ever get to explore that tornado at some point. Because if you look in that direction, it's like not part of the map at the moment. Like here. I wonder if like at some point this part gets revealed too. And the tornado is like something we get to investigate. There was a huge tornado up in Mondstadt up here before. Where the Valen? No, is it the Valen? Storm Terror was like creating up a storm. Like literally jumping up a storm here. And we got to resolve that. So I wonder if like we get to resolve some like tornado thing here, and it's like a cool place as well. These fat trees don't give logs, right? Oh, they do. Mountain date wood. Interesting. Wee. I used the wood sucking gadget that you get from where'd you get it from? You get it from the tree, I think. No, you get it from doing this thing by getting more levels in Sumeru City's like reputation. I think that's it. Wait, does this place always look like this? I don't remember this place looking this cool.
Germinate!
Germinate? Germs are from Germany. All this raw meat. That's creepy that those scorpions are giving you like steaks, pretty much. I'm pretty sure this mountain wasn't like this until this part of the story. Because I've explored this area and I didn't find this cave before. I hope. Because this part here was just like a field before. Would it be called a field? Until I did the world quest that opens this up, and then it changed. Same with like this area as well. I guess there was like nothing here until I revealed this temple, and then the map actually changed. So I'm pretty sure this was not here before. It was like a wall or a cliffside of some kind. I'm pretty sure I would have seen this if it was here, because I feel like I searched this place pretty thoroughly. I don't know. Oh, okay. It is a domain. Let's do it. Let's do the domain. Hopefully it's not too bad. I'm at half an hour-ish, a little bit more than half an hour, so hopefully this doesn't get dragged out too long. Let's do it. This is perfect. I'm guessing we're gonna get Cyno in this as well. Nice. Is he built the same? Yeah, it looks similar. It's got a lot of defense for some reason. Nobilis Eblage. Ooh. Oh, we can actually fall down. Oops. I was just curious. And does that mean I can actually go over there? I don't know if I want to though. Yes, Venti, take me. Wow. Interesting. Is this asset reuse? Oh boy. Oh, I made it. Okay.
So this is the Court of Desolation. Are there really any treasures buried here? Oh, Paimon's kinda nervous. Could it be dangerous?
Don't worry. You'll be safe with me.
Oh, Cyno. Cyno, the protector of Paimon. He's a robot.
Futile!
Dissipate!
Do your worst! Surrender!
I think my character actually does more like just straight up normal attack damage than Cyno here.
Scatter!
Okay, maybe not. Oh, nope, yep. A lot more. Oh no. Yes, treasure chest. Wait, is that where I'm supposed to go? They let us peek into this place a little bit. And a weird eye on the wall peeks back. That's kind of creepy. Alright. I thought I saw something there that potentially could be interactable. Ooh, there's some incense?
These walls have definitely seen better days. Was there some sort of fight here? Let's keep going and see what we can find.
Interesting, the subtitle said battle. I can't break these? Oh. Ugh. Some sewers, I guess? Ooh. What am I looking at here? Activate or start? Ooh.
Whoa, is it just Paimon? Or did that passageway just rotate?
That's just
It's
Paimon.
not gonna start moving again, is it? Either way, we should be careful.
Oh, I wonder if I go back, there's like a chest. Oh no, only that specific corridor rotated, so this is still the same area. Lame. Oh, cha! Use my elemental sights. I am Cyno! I use his ult.
Judgment is upon you.
Oh, that's so cool. What does that eye, like, affect? What's the point of that? Like, that thing that just appeared? Is it like a stack of something for Cyno? It's funny because his character is similar to Xiao, and they both like put on masks and go like Ultra Instinct when they use their burst. And they both use pole arms. Ooh, cool. Do I want to start? Oh, you spin me right round, baby, right round.
A passage! Hopefully that's our way in.
Hopefully it doesn't lock us out when we go in. No spinning? Excellent.
That eye seems to be staring right at us.
That's not an eye. Eyes are
Please
round.
gives Paimon the creeps. You go first.
That has too many jaggy corners to be our eye. Ooh, Paimon. Rotate. Whoa. Are we rotating or is it rotating? I guess it's rotating since gravity stays the same. Rotate. Oh. I wonder why they even let us rotate it back. Are we gonna have to rotate it back and forth to solve some puzzles? For some reason, I highly doubt it. There doesn't seem like a lot of stuff to interact with here. Ooh. Oh, and now we rotate it back. I see. Gotcha. Do-do-do-do-do-do-do. The mechanisms still work. Magically. Woo! Wait, what? I have to jump. Woo! Jump, jump. That eye, that quadrilateral eye is glowing. Ooh.
I'll settle this. Our bond is strong. Just brace yourselves. 3. Spring forth. Scatter.
Futile.
Whoop. Whoa. Ring. Am I missing any chests? By any chance? Hopefully not. I didn't really put much of an effort in exploring, did I? Oh, well, that's okay. Huh? I can't jump up there. No chest? No chest? That would be like a perfect place to put a chest, but I guess since you can't climb, you can't really get up there. Is that Taj?
Taj.
It is Taj.
Ah, Cyno. It's been some time since I've seen you last. I trust you are doing well.
Oh yeah.
Seeing that you've made it all the way here, you must be on the cusp of wrapping up your investigation, I presume.
Okay.
Even faster than I expected. Is it because you have some new partners now?
Yeah, it's Paimon and Traveler.
That's right. This case is nearly closed. But the most important answer still eludes me. Was it all your doing? Smuggling the canned knowledge? The research of the Court of Desolation?
Yes.
Ooh, nice
It was me.
mustache. It was me. Troll your mustache. I'm the villain the entire time.
Then explain why.
That's the difficult part. Let's just say I've changed. I've become a selfish coward who only wants to pursue his own interests.
I find that hard to believe.
Oh, really? Way I see it, every person will end up like me sooner or later. When you're young, you press forward, unattached, living solely for the justice in your heart. But as you begin to age, you start to become more cautious. You know many things are wrong, but still turn a blind eye to them. I was the same. I never questioned my actions until Murtada died. I could feel the justice that I once strived to uphold slowly crumbling in my heart. I was completely dedicated to all that I did, but as I grew older, I found myself feeling alone, miserable. Can you imagine what it feels like to not have the will to live, but not be able to die?
What?
Murtada was sent to prison by my own hands. I set myself on this painful path. My son hated me till the day he died, and now I must live with that pain and regret. I failed him as a father. But now I have a chance to make it right. A chance to reunite with him. The Court of Desolation.
Well, that's easy.
Here lies the key to overcoming life and death. The power to even bring the dead back to life.
So, did you already find what you needed here?
See this door behind me? Behind it lies the treasures that I seek. I'm so close, Cyno. If only you hadn't arrived now, I could already have...
Enough conjecture. What has happened is already part of the past. You cannot bring the dead back to life.
Yeah, unless you collect all 7 Dragon Balls. You should have looked into that instead of this. That was way more proven. It's been proven to work.
In the end, the treasures you seek are nothing but myths and legend.
Since you're so sure, why don't you just let me open the door and see then?
No. I sense danger behind that door. There will be dire consequences the moment you open it.
I beg you, as an old partner, can you let me fulfill my last wish just this once? Surely you get it by now. Doing your job without mercy will only drive people away from you. I'm the prime example.
I don't overthink things. If there is only one way for me to defend my principles, then that is the path I will take.
Seems there's no convincing you. All right then. Let's see if your polearm skills have improved at all.
Oh, we get a fight. Dun 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 dun. Oh man, the voice syncing is really bad there. I think he's supposed to say, all right, let's see if your polearm skills have, and then that like dramatic camera thing improved at all. That's how it's supposed to be. But then the English voice acting line's already done, and then there's like this dramatic camera effect out of nowhere, it seems, and it just looks super awkward.
This power is mine.
Whoa. He can summon
set
things.
things right no matter what.
He's like Fischl. Can summon things. Ooh.
Let's play. Stand with me. Ha! Yield. We shall prevent.
Uh-oh. Oh no, we're taking a lot of damage.
Your sins weigh upon your soul. Your penance is due.
As I thought.
Well, that was easy. That was accidentally easy. I wasn't paying attention to his health.
You feel it, don't you? I'm stronger than you remember. I gained new power when I entered the Court of Desolation.
What? No way, that's awesome.
This is only a taste of it. Once I open the door behind me, this power will be complete. Even life and death will have no grip on me.
Uh-oh. We have to stop this guy!
I won't let you open that door.
I wouldn't be so sure. I'm afraid it won't be easy to stop me now that you're injured.
Wait, he's injured? What?
Or are you ready to sacrifice your life for this?
Since when was he injured?
I'll do what I have to.
That whole like battle sequence is so confusing. I thought I won.
I still remember when we first became partners. You were always charging forward and putting your life on the line, just like now. Even after all this time, you still haven't changed.
You haven't changed either. You left that list of names and map in your house on purpose, didn't you? You wanted me to be able to find you here.
But then we're the one who found the map. What if we decided at the time, like, oh, it's probably very rude to just break into someone's house. We'll find another way. We just don't show up in time.
All of this was just part of the act you were putting on. What happened just now was also part of your plan. You might have fooled those on the list, but you will not fool me. I had my suspicions from the beginning, but I couldn't be sure until we fought. If he really had changed, your fighting style wouldn't be as it was before.
Huh? What do you mean, Cyno?
He never planned on opening the door. His true intention was...
What's happening?
Uh-oh.
Seems our time is running short. Let me make this quick then. After Mortada died, my spirit was crushed. For a long time, I was hoping this reality was just some terrible nightmare. I hoped I would just wake up and be able to see his smiling face again. That is when I was approached by someone who wished to collaborate and find the Court of Desolation together. I did some investigation of my own and discovered they were part of a massive organization. People from every walk of life are involved. They are relentless in their search, pouring countless mora into secret research, even sacrificing lives in hopes that the Court of Desolation would appear.
No wonder banning the research wasn't enough. A full-scale operation was already in motion.
I'm a flesh and blood human like anyone else, so I obviously hesitated and considered it. The thought of bringing my son back tugged at my heart, but in the end, I came to my senses. I knew that I could not let myself go down that path. I suddenly came to a realization amidst my suffering. The Court of Desolation, a place that once drove people to tragedy, was still doing so even centuries later. As long as this place exists, people will recklessly seek it out, just as Mortada did, generation after generation, regardless of the cost.
Oh, does he want to like nuke this place
Let
or
it
something?
be buried beneath the sand forever. Once the Court of Desolation is gone, there will no longer be anyone obsessed with seeking it out.
The damage on the walls we saw on our way here. You're going to destroy the Court of Desolation.
That's right. I acted as if I had abandoned my convictions just so that they would cooperate without raising any suspicion. This was the only way I could find and destroy this place. But that wasn't enough. I needed someone I could trust to bring the organization to justice. The Academia forbids the research of the Court of Desolation, so they would never approve my plan in the first place. To add to the problem, the organization is so powerful that they even have members working within the Academia.
What? No way.
If I wished to destroy the organization, I couldn't just count on the Academia alone.
So, you pretended to be the one behind all this as a test for me.
Yes. I'm sorry, but now I am assured. You haven't changed at all. You are still as you always were, fearless, and making no compromise. Anyway, this place is collapsing. You must leave now.
Wait! Aren't you leaving too? There are still loads of bad guys to catch outside!
His fate is already sealed. There is no life left inside him. He is like a candle with no more wick to burn.
He means to open the Court of Desolation, one must sacrifice their life?
You planned it all from the very beginning, didn't you? Risking being treated as a traitor to collaborate with them. Sacrificing your own life to open and destroy the Court of Desolation.
Regardless, I made a grave mistake by allowing the smuggling and the research of this place. Let this be the final judgment on myself. I was always so busy with work that I never made time to fulfill Mortada's wishes. Finding this place was his biggest wish. Since I'll be reuniting with him here, I can only hope he won't have anything more to hold against me. I'll leave all those people on the list to you. Sorry for all the trouble I've caused.
There's nothing to be sorry for. We are partners. If you see Mortada, send him my greetings. Goodbye, old friend.
No, the old guy's gonna sacrifice himself. Ooh, we get a cutscene of this. Awesome.
Dad, why are they so strict with me? I'm always the only one who gets in trouble.
Just leave me alone! Don't worry, I won't damage your precious reputation.
Alright, Dad. Let's start over. By the way, I finally found an area of research I wish to pursue. Why can't you show even a little leniency? Why?
Because we are Matra.
Oh no. Ooh. Getting suffocated by sand, that's like a really terrible way to go.
Huh? The Court of Desolation has...
disappeared? I'm glad Paimon was able to fly fast enough to get out of there, because Cyno only grabbed onto us. It would be really sad if Paimon got caught in that.
Just as Taj said, that place had caused too many disasters and tragedies. Being buried in quicksand is its rightful end.
What about the organization?
To them, as long as there's more to be made, they will disregard the Academia's rules, whether it's the Court of Desolation or anything else. Their only goal is to make massive profits off of dangerous research. Taj may have set them back with the Court of Desolation, but it won't be long before they continue searching for another target. That's an opportunity that I will not let them have.
We'll help too.
Thank you, but you've already done enough.
Whoa.
Just leave the rest to me. I will bring them to justice myself. Besides, I promised you that I would sweep away any potential danger. So, that's what I'm going to do. Wait for me at Caravan Rebop 4 days from now.
Okay. What's gonna happen? Ooh, wait until 4 days later. I think this is probably close to the end. So even though I'm about to reach an hour, I am going to just finish it off. Hopefully doesn't drag out too long. Oh yeah. So yeah. I guess this place is opened up now, kinda sorta. But we cannot go back into there. Luckily there wasn't many chests in there. Hopefully I didn't miss any chests in there, because there's no opportunity to go get them now. We gotta go to Caravan Rebatch. Oh wait, no, I should have changed the clock. 4 days? Do they really expect people to just like go about their business and do random things for 4 days? Or do they just expect people to change the time? Because I think most people would probably just change the time just to like get this finished. It wouldn't make a lot of sense. Oh, I got an opportunity to go mine some ore, or I'm gonna go explore the desert a little bit more until 4 days later, and this quest triggers on its own naturally. That's only 2 days, so I still need to wait another 2 days, right? I like how it doesn't really change. It just says 4 days all the time. And by I mean like, I actually mean I don't like. Because now technically I just need to wait 2 days, but there's no way of knowing until the thing actually comes up. So yeah, it'd be cool if they can somehow adjust that number to how many actual days you have left, to like some sort of timer or something.
We meet again. Thank you so much for all your help.
Now, how did they know I was going to come in from this direction?
Nabil, what are you doing here?
Convicts from the desert are being escorted through Caravan Rebat, so I'm here to keep an eye on things. This should be the last group of them, so I'll be heading back to the Academia once they're cleared.
What's the situation? What happened the last few days?
The last few days have been quite the ride, but fortunately, I can say with confidence that this case is finally coming to an end. At first, the mercenary groups on the list were putting up quite a fight. They made several desperate attempts to cover up the truth. However, word is that someone crossed the desert and took out their main camp overnight.
Oh, I wonder who that someone is.
After that, people on the list started to put pressure on the higher-ups within the Academia. Everyone was on edge, and the case came to a standstill.
And? Then what happened?
Well, then we received word that Taj Rudkani had sacrificed himself on the case. The news really stirred up the members of our ranks. The Matra then moved together against the enemy. We cleared out the traitors from within the Academia and arrested all the researchers on the list.
Damn.
Some of them managed to get out of the Academia, but still failed to escape. The scattered criminals were captured all across Sumeru by the mysterious person who had defeated the mercenary groups.
Oh, I wonder who it is.
I even heard that someone was about to escape to Fontaine, but was still apprehended just at the border. Having more than 300 prisoners apprehended for interrogation has definitely shaken things up recently.
So that's the end of it. Catching everyone on the list means no more smuggling canned knowledge and no more victims. It was a lot of work, but Paimon thinks we accomplished something big.
That's right. Thanks again for your assistance. As for the mysterious person who hit the mercenary camp, that must be Cyno, right? He's the only one I can think of who could accomplish such a feat. Speaking of which, have you been in touch with Cyno these days? I think I just saw him when I was on watch nearby. He was walking with someone I didn't recognize, and then before I knew it, they were nowhere to be seen. If you happen to see him, please send my regards.
Was he walking with that merchant guy that we kind of interviewed, who has like that sick daughter?
Sure thing, Nabil. You be careful too. Don't let any of those bad guys escape.
Don't worry about me. If anything happens, you can find me at the Academia anytime. Farewell then.
Farewell. We'll see you later. Find Cyno in Caravan Rebatch. Wow. Oh, he's with Tainari. What? They become friends?
Trying to single-handedly bring 300 people to justice must feel pretty exhilarating. But I can assure you this is certainly not the best solution.
I'm aware. However, I learned something unexpected during interrogation. Apparently, someone had enticed Murtada Radkani into becoming interested in researching the Court of Desolation.
Oh, there's someone behind this.
Murtada had lived in his father's shadow all his life. Naturally, he wanted to conduct research that would seem groundbreaking and significant. After Murtada died, the organization tried to use Taj's shame regarding his son to add him to their ranks. Toying with others' minds, treating lives like dirt, and doing anything for their own interests. This makes me angry.
Fine, I understand. This is a type of trap I've been working on which uses plants. Here, take some just in case you need them next time. If thrown into the mud, the trap will grow rapidly and disperse a pollen that has a paralyzing effect. I don't have much use for the traps these days, but maybe you will and can help me collect more testing data.
Cyno! Tighnari! Oh, so Tighnari must be who Nabil saw earlier. Are you also here to see Cyno?
That's right. Cyno asked me to collect some medicinal herbs to treat a girl named Seemine. I also dropped by just to check for any injuries. He seems to be fine physically, but he looks a little more lonely than I remember. And Cyno, relax. You don't always have to look so serious, you know? Why don't you play more Genius Invocation TCG? Kale has always been a little wary of you, and your stern expression certainly isn't helping.
How is Kale these days?
She's grown a bit taller, but her grades could use some improvement.
God damn it.
She still made many mistakes on her last test, even after I had marked all the important content in the book for her. Her condition seems to be improving lately, so I plan on having her go outside more. It just so happens that I have something she can help me with.
Huh? You mean Kale is leaving Avidia Forest? What happened?
Is this setting up like more story for like an Act 2 for either Tighnari or Cyno here? I don't think we have any story specifically for Kale at the moment. She was just part of the Archon quest for a little bit.
I've asked her to host some ad hoc lectures to teach the dangers of canned knowledge, as well as how to use it safely. Although we've apprehended all the criminals behind the recent smuggling case, there are many people who are still curious and seek after canned knowledge. So I decided to ask her to work on increasing knowledge and awareness on the topic. Please be sure to keep an eye on her.
I will.
If anything else happens, the three of you can find me in the Avidia Forest. Take care.
Okay, Tighnari, good to see you again.
I've already caught those who were preparing to attack you in secret.
Oh, that was awesome.
Even if some criminals did slip through our fingers, they wouldn't know that you were involved in the case. So you can relax.
Oh, okay.
But what about you, Cyno?
It's still not time for me to rest yet. Those who died have fulfilled their wishes, but those who are alive must continue pressing forward. I've been thinking about what Taj said in the Court of Desolation these last few days. His words were not empty. People do change, and no belief can completely resist the erosion of time. I just hope my own change will come slowly, so that I can press on a little further. That way, those who see me as their superior, and those who are following in my footsteps, will learn courage from my example, just as I gained courage from my own superiors, and my partner.
Sounds like a lot of work. I hope it'll make you happy, Cyno.
I'll be fine. I'm also enjoying my chat with you right now, you know?
Ooh.
There are many things I feel better about once I start to talk about them. Many people want to go to the desert to offer condolences for Taj, but I didn't share details with anyone. I'd prefer to avoid revealing the location of the Court of Desolation. One day, I'll gather some flowers that grow in arid desert conditions. And then, I was hoping you'd join me in planting them on the remains of the Court of Desolation.
Okay, that sounds good. Ring! Sands of Solitude, quest complete. Ring! All returns to silence. Wait, what do we get there? General Mahamatra on duty? Nope, that's not what I'm looking for. I got like an item of some kind, but I don't know where it is. Is it here? Oh man, this menu is also like super bloated too. Like every like decoration just gets like put into here. I'm thinking that was a decoration maybe? I should have looked at it when it was available to like specifically select on the quest menu. I heard I heard they're making a real real version of this that you can buy. I think its pre-order is like available right now. You can get Statue of Her Excellency, the Almighty Narukami Ogosho, God of Thunder statue, and it looks exactly like this. You can like swap out her hands or something to make them like a little bit bigger. Instead of specifically for the sword, you can like make her hold like chopsticks and stuff. Anyways, I was looking at... I guess I can filter this maybe? Too bad I can't just filter new. And I don't know what any of these means. Items? I don't know what, like, to filter since I didn't know what I got. I got these Arnara bodies. New fish. Fishy, fishy. Oh, here it is. It's the General Mahamatra on duty. The briefcase used by the General Mahamatra Cyno has an approximately cylindrical cross-section and has ornaments that signify his status. How do I select this? Okay. This briefcase can hold more documents and implements than the standard style that the Academia uses. Of course, the need to use so many objects in a single investigation indicates that the task is of such extreme complexity that only a few people in the Academia can accomplish it. Chief among them, of course, being General Mahamatra Cyno. The briefcase's large size has also been an encumbrance. Every time Cyno leaves the house with this briefcase, he will invariably be spotted by various people, and word will quickly spread that the General Mahamatra is off on official duty, which can get in the way of his investigations. As such, Cyno often takes advantage of this notion by going out empty-handed and acting like he's not working, which can catch his targets off guard, or by taking the briefcase to the tavern to sit at a table for a long game of Genius Invocation TCG until any onlookers tire of watching him. With time, the briefcase has thus come to symbolize the unpredictable work hours of the General Mahamatra. It's funny that we find out Cyno is like really into the card game, Genius Invocation. Maybe he'll meet Ito one day and they can have it out with that card game. Maybe they can trade some cards. But yeah! Oh wait, Cyno's here, let's talk to him.
By the way, something strange happened a few days ago.
So, what could it be?
A merchant approached me and requested that I cover the cost of a desert travel kit. 1,250,000 mora. I didn't remember owing anyone mora, especially not that kind of amount. So I arrested the merchant on charges of provocation and disturbing the peace.
Oh man, Dory kind of came up. I guess she actually went up to him for the money, even though she requested that we leave her out of it or something. Maybe it's a different merchant. Maybe Dory got a different merchant to do it, and that merchant got arrested. But if it was Murray, she kind of brought it on herself for trying to scam us constantly.
Do you know anything about this?
Nope.
No?
Paimon has no idea what that could be.
I'm glad I didn't miss this then. So Dory got like arrested. Silly Dory. Hopefully she learns a lesson. Hopefully at some point we get a story for her, and then it kind of like builds in a way where she gets out of her weird merchant ways and makes her more of a likable character. Because right now I don't think her character is really that likable. She's just like this Mora money-grubbing, gold-digging merchant. And not very sympathetic, I think. But yeah, I hope you enjoyed. This is all I have for you for today. We finished Cyno's Act 1 story. And hopefully that was good. I'm going to end things here. I hope to see you in the next one. Thanks for watching. Subscribe for more Genshin Impact or random stuff. And goodbye.
Scatter!
Ooh, I almost dropped my controller there.